There was also a discussion about different strains relative to marijuana. This I'm not aware of, but I don't think we could do an ordinance that relates to the specific strains of it. But apparently, way back when, there was much less of a stink. Although I am told by an old soldier that skunk weed has been known going back to World War II. So those I needed to put on the record. What this is not is a discussion of the legalization of use, whether it be for recreation use or otherwise. From my own personal side, I believe you have dominion over your own body. And so if you want to eat poison, smoke poison, do poison, drink raw milk, it's all up to you, all right? So therefore, the medical usage, I don't care if it even was a placebo. It's not my issue. As it's not a discussion of the federal ban and the discussion of the interplay between the federal law and what we have here. And it's not a discussion of what the cost is. And it would be much cheaper for me to, eat my food from Bravo Bistro if it was delivered to me free. I got to drive down and spend the night there. For me, it's not an issue of safety. For me, it's a matter of who decides what is basically odoriferous blight, and to what extent does my right to sit in my backyard interfere with your right to grow whatever you want and keep the odor, whatever it may be. We do not allow open sewers in our backyard. We do not allow people who can't do a barbecue 24 hours a day for 4 months without someone going crazy. However, I also recognize that there is a lot of compassion in our community and maybe a need for a reasonable path. While I would support the idea of a secure greenhouse. I don't know exactly how to structure it at this point. I would need more information. I would also like to introduce at this point what I think is a solution to some of these problems, and that is to amend the ordinance under enforcement. That would be section section CIII, where it says enforcement, under attachment 1. And put in that it says it is the policy of the City of Concord that this enforcement will be neighborhood complaint driven. Reason for this is simple. It gets the police out of it. It empowers the neighborhood and recognizes the fact that in some neighborhoods, neighbors cooperate. In some places, neighbors have, with small plants, 1 or 2, they're the best ones to deal with it. It also means that you have to deal with the respect of your neighbors. And that's important to me. The name of our city is Concord. Right? We live in concordance with one another. This allows the flexibility for the individuals to come to local solutions at a local level. And it also means that if you're growing an outrageous amount, or if you're driving someone absolutely crazy in your neighborhood, then they have the ability and they have the right to ask for us to get involved to solve the problem.